Meet the Expert, a knowledge-sharing initiative of your knowledge partner, the Developing Bangladesh. We discuss on trade, investment, commerce, education, skills, economic development, global peace and prosperity, etc. issues. If you are interested to these issues, please subscribe to the channel. Developing Bangladesh, your knowledge partner, please subscribe now.
From your inner side, not imposed by anybody else. Thank you. So in this strength, I would like to know more about life coaching. How would you like to define life coaching?
Life coaching, I would say, is the core, is the core part of coaching, because it's about the person himself or herself. It's about our own decisions. It's about our reasons and causes to do or not to do something. It's about looking inside ourselves and understand ourselves and love ourselves. As the result of this, life coaching is dealing with personality, and it also relates to relationships with others, to our decisions, to our vision of our future, to clear understanding what we need, what we want, and what we would like to achieve, what kind of person we want to be. So it's all about the person himself.
Phenomenon. There are thousands of issues in human life, starting from the very childhood, then teenage. In teenage, there are some emotional feelings, there are some career orientation, and there are some family guidance, so many things. In the career, in the middle, then career development, for business development, for so many issues, professional life, personal life, life with my family, life with my friends, life with my colleagues, life with my career, life with my relatives. So many issues. What are the issues life coaching deals with?
The proper issues that life coaching deals with are relationships between spouses, between husband and wife, relationships with other relatives, relationships with kids. Also, it deals about decisions, relationships with food, with money, with physical activity. Also, it deals with goals, with some stages of life, person's envision of life in perspective. Also, it deals with such inner causes like self-respect, self-love, self-evaluation, and how you reveal yourself to the world, what impact you want to make in the world, and what, so to say, footprint you want to leave up to yourself. So life coaching is about vision, about decisions, about inner world that then relates to the outer world generally.
Thank you. Life coaching deals with all the elements of life, starting from family, relationship with spouse, relationship with kids, relationship with relatives, relationship with self. So everything covers in life coaching. So would you like to define what is health coaching? How would you like to, what are the issues deals with health coaching?
Health coaching is a little bit narrower topic of life coaching, so to say, and generally it deals with our health. But from me, I would like to add that I understand health more generally, and I would like to divide it into three parts. We have our physical health, we have our mental health that is related to the work of our brain, and we have our emotional health, the way we react to some events, to some people, and to relationships. And all these three parts of our health is important is important for the way we feel ourselves and we live our life. So health coaching, I think most part of health coaching are health coaches and health mentors. So these people, they have a lot of knowledge about health topics, about food, about physical activity, about sleep, and about stress management. But nowadays, and maybe last 10 or 15 years, it is more common to talk about emotional intelligence and management of our emotions, because they say that we are not our thoughts, we are not our emotions, we are our awareness and consciousness. So dealing with emotions, it's also very important for the way we take our decisions and relate to other people. And also our mental health is very important, because all those elderly or old age illnesses that we are hearing about now, like Alzheimer's and others, they can be not treated, they can be prevented if we train our brain in a different way, if we treat our brain in a different way, if we train our memory, if we train our attention, if we train our concentration, it really helps. And I think that the best thing is that all these three parts of health, they're intertwined, because the way we feel ourselves is dependent on the way we move and the way we the physical activity we have, and also the emotions we experience. So health coaching is dealing with, I think it should really deal not only with physical health, but also with mental and emotional health. And this will give you the best result.
Thank you. Actually, you have identified very, very important two aspects. Actually, we all deal with physical health. That means while a person gets disease or get sick, then we go to doctor or physician. Then physician prescribes some medicine. We take medicine, feel easy. So this is the common phenomenon. But dealing with our emotions, talking with our mental health, it is rarely common. So these two aspects you have identified. So these are very important and deals by a health coach. So in the developing Bangladesh, this particular program, Meet the Expert, has thousands of audience. If any of these audience would like to know from you why a life and health coach is needed, and what are the service a life and health coach provides, how would you like to reply this particular question?
As I said earlier, I think that health coach is partially a health mentor, because as health coach, I get a lot of knowledge about food and how our organism, how we should treat ourselves in terms of food. So how we should eat, how much, how often, and so on. Also, it deals with physical activity. So it's about knowing what exercises to use, for example, for special parts of our body, or for special conditions, or not only to get slim and lose weight, but just to feel better, to have your joints active and energetic. And also emotions. Emotions usually can be a reason of heart attack or other diseases. Of cancer, for example, there are a lot of researchers now that prove that bad emotions cause cancer and other diseases. So health coach can tell a person, a client, about conditions and how they can be facilitated. For example, condition of diabetes or condition of cancer. So the main goal of the health coach is not to get his client as healthy as possible. his main goal is to support the person and help him facilitate the conditions the person is. I would also add that health coaches can work in two kinds of situation. For example, so to say, a healthy person wants to sleep better or eat better or get more physical activity in his life. And this is like a general health coaching, because a health coach can tell how to improve sleeping habits or eating habits or physical activity habits and so on. But if a person has some grave health condition like diabetes or cancer or some other disease, health coach also supports and can provide some special knowledge about facilitation of this condition. So it's a true help for a doctor that prescribes what to take as pills and drugs. And in this situation, health coach is a real support for the person to be consistent, to be regular in his actions, and not to give up.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, life coaching.
Developing Bangladesh, your knowledge partner. We take care of trade and investment, education and skills, economic diplomacy and economic development. If you would like to keep you updated on these issues, please subscribe to Developing Bangladesh. Thank you very much for watching till the last.